Well, hey there guys, and welcome back to Vulcan and my panic stations. Oh, we do need to check that thing out. Firstly, I really appreciate all the feedback. You guys have come out in droves. It's been fantastic. I'm probably going to explode or die in the next couple of episodes because I'm kind of cognizant of, like my oxygen tank or whatever getting warm. So we need a cold room as soon as possible. I'm trying to move fast and think fast. I'm a bit limited what I can do in the day. Apparently you can use the jetpack during the day, no dramas. See how there's like a blue hot flame that comes out and you can see it? Yeah. I'm going to defend my position and say that using the jetpack through the day, it doesn't really make sense. I get that there's compressed air in there that it's employing. Okay, that's cool. But we're also at like Earth's gravity. Is that going to be enough propulsion to lift me? Anyway, I just think there's a few little crinkles that need to be ironed out. In a game built in reality, suspension of disbelief's a little bit unfair. But we're gonna use it. We're gonna use it because we need to. Alright. So, we got a spare battery. Big battery. Battery charger. Oh, that could be handy as well. Alright, cool. Oh geez, you do accelerate fast. I'm not used to zipping around on jetpacks. I think it's a more advanced version of the jetpack as well. Okay. Cool. Is that getting charge? But for the most part, all the other points everyone else has made, thank you, I appreciate it. Very good.
Hunger, caution.
Yeah, righto. Just chill, lady. Is this... I just need to make sure that this is actually going to generate... Like, is everything working? Alright, that's good. Nice. Alright, we got charge. We've got a working solution. That's cool. Can I weld during the day? That's not super clear to me. It's like an electric welder. I know that we're not really introducing oxygen to the air, so we should be okay. Where'd I put this battery? Oh, it's in my hand. Okay, I'm an idiot. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, I only had a small battery in my backpack? Is that what's going on? I'm confused. The panic is real. Now I'm holding things in my hand. Alright, we're going to attempt to just continue welding now. Because otherwise I think we're stuffed. Now, I've taken the battery out of this, is that right? 5, 3... I have an empty battery in there. Okay, that's okay. That's alright. We're gonna attempt it. If we blow up, we blow up. Someone pointed out, actually, don't just jump to conclusions. If you're gonna blow yourself up, just bloody be a man and do it. And I'm like, yes. Better to blow myself up now than later on down the track. But we absolutely need a cool room like ASAP. So we're gonna give this a go. Okay, we're going alright. What the hell? Oh, it's clipping through. Okay, that's fine. So one of the things that I'm sort of cognizant of, which I wasn't previously, is that my backpack is heating up constantly. The O2, everything. We need one door for an airlock, I think. When I think about it. Plastic sheets in left hand. Okay. I should be able to just leave this crap here. There's no reason why I can't. Alright. And I'm getting hungry as well. Do I have food on me? I do. Let's just eat this whole bar. And I realize that there's a solution to the piping out with 2 active vents. I get that. I just didn't at the time. Okay. Just keep charging. What do I need? I need plastic. Plastic. Oh, this jetpack is on crack. This is insane. That's not the crouch button, that is. Alright. Plastic sheets. We can make this work, team. We can do it. Oh god, I'm gonna kill myself at velocity. If I'm not careful. Come on. Get up, you fat bloody Drongo. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Yep, everything's fine. Alright. Oh, what a tiny little door frame. That's right, that's why we're doing glass doors. That's okay. Glass sheets. Do I still have them on me? Maybe? Oh, I do. Oh. Alright, hang on. Crowbar. Crowbar. Yeah, look, it's tough because we're under the pump at the moment. I would love to discuss everything like I normally do, but I think we need to move a little bit harder. Okay, cool. I can crowbar this door open and close. That's cool. I can seal this door. Now, if I put an active vent with a pipe system out, right, what I could do is I could turn the vent on to vacuum this room closed, right? And then it will be in the pipes, not so much in the passive, right? Later on, we go outside. This is off, so it counts as a sealed vent. Then we have a full pipe and an active vent on the outside, which I can turn on. Now, as long as there's no bloody oxygen getting vented from this room ever, I can turn that on without blowing my face up. Hypothetically. In theory. How warm is it in here? Jesus Christ. Is it just going to heat up? It's heating up. It's heating up. It's cooling down. Also, because it's sucking my O2 through my waste tank so fast and aggressively, I might actually be able to just put my waste tank on. Let's put this there because we know that's where we're comfortable with it.
Waste tank, caution.
Jesus, speaking of. Waste tank's full, is that the problem? That's the problem. Hang on, let me try and figure this out. 3. And my O2 tank's nearly empty. Okay, oh. Here we go.
Waste tank, critical.
That's fine.
Temperature,
I'm gonna swap them, and hopefully I don't die.
critical. Temperature, high.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's coming down now? Right, so it must be using the O2 to cool or something like that. I think maybe. Okay, that's fine. We need to vacuum this room so we can cool it down potentially, right? Active vent. Rotate. We've got to get the bloody pipes out of here. Also got to get the power. We've got to run the power out there. Probably makes more sense to pop it there. Right. What is that glare? Hang on. Oh, it's my light. Oh, it's cooling down outside. Huh? We're still alive. Hang on. Alright. So if we run that out there, and I suppose we could just bung the other vent here, right? It'd be less messing around. Do something like that. Yeah, okay. Oh man, the stress. The stress is killing me. Actually, before it gets too dark.
Jetpack on.
Now this is probably empty. Yeah. So I lost whatever was in there.
Jetpack
But
on.
I'm not dead. So like, I'll take that as a win. But that's going to be handy to have as another tank. Let's just pop this in here. Alright. Alright, cool. So let's run the cable. Let's run the cable. It just needs power, right? So this we can straight up connect like so. Yeah, my only real point about the jetpack sort of thing was like, I get it, But I'm also an example of someone just going in here and trying to assess the situation on the merits of let's say logic. And at a glance, at first blush, it was like, why on earth would you use an ignition-based fire-filled jetpack in an environment like so, you know? But apparently it's supposed to just be propellant, which actually doesn't make sense. It makes sense maybe on the moon or somewhere with like really low gravity, at least to a pleb like me that doesn't know much about it, you know, just sort of a knee-jerk reaction. It is interesting, because like, if there is science to support it, then that's fine, so be it. How best are we going to do this? But I think most people would probably assume that it's like a combustion sort of powered pack. I realize that it doesn't have any fuel in it, it's propulsion, which just makes me think. I guess what I'm wondering is it actually even possible... Oh, God. Is it possible for a jetpack to, with just compressed bloody inert gas, is it actually possible to propel you off the ground above Earth's gravity? Because I kind of feel like if it was, we would have these things in circulation, right? Anyway. But now that we know, right? It's just... until I hear an explanation, we're just going to go with it's a quirk of this game. And I'm okay with that, you know? Alright, bang. Oh, now... Now the thing is, this is dangerous running this like this. Oh, you know what? As long as I can access the pipe in some regard, because I'm about to build this pipe into the wall, right? But if we come out here, if I need to, I'll still be able to delete this bit of pipe, and oh, maybe I won't. I need to make this accessible without pulling the wall down. Because I might want to expand the capacity of the pipe. Does that make sense? It does. It makes sense. All right. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to build a little detour into it. Right, like that. All right. So what we'll do is like this, like that, like this, like that. God, now I want to play Jet Grind Radio. Right? So when I build the wall back up there, I still have two bits that I can pull out here, and I can potentially run this pipe longer if I needed to. Cool. But I won't be able to access this easily on the inside. Put this in the corner. This thing's nearly out of juice. Right. Cool, so that's powered. It should be powered. Did I not actually connect it into the power? Oh. Oh, hang on. That's running down there. Ah, I put it into the back of the thing. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Where's me bloody mouse pointer thing? There it is. Alright. We got this. We got this. We've got this, team. I need to disconnect it from that. That's okay. So if we scrap just that section there, that's fine. Right, that runs in. That's our input. This is our output. I might just put that out like that for so I'm less confused. Right. No, I want straight. I want straight. Like that. That's... Okay, yes. There we go. Nice. Power. Power. Grid. Fantastic. Alright, well. Okay, so that's off. Right, that's cool. So hypothetically, let's test it. Say I'm in this room right now, right? Cool. I want to drain out this room. Oh, we're going to need to double door it, potentially. So we go set inward, right? Vacuum, baby. Alright, cool. We've created vacuum. Ish, right? Like, because it's displacing all the gas in this room currently. So this is going to take a little... Are we sealed? Alright, so that takes a little while. Come on. Give me a 0 reading. Alright, but anyway, you get the idea. Now, that pipe is now full of stuff, right? If we open this up, it's going to refill. It's going to come flying in. Hypothetically, we could close this door. And then we could vent out here, right? Cool. Okay, so we'll put 2 doors in potentially. Oh my god. Should I have just put this in the center and done an airlock? Probably. Because all I want to do is create vacuum, right? And we need to persevere. We need to preserve the vacuum. Okay, cool. This is what a man stressing out under pressure looks like, by the way. Alright. Okay. We need power. That. Glass sheets. We might still be able to do this. Hang on. Just got to collect myself, right? So we close the outer door, okay? We turn this on. To try and create like a vacuum state. Because we don't want to leave this running because we do not have the power to support that. Come on. Get out of here. You can see the sun coming out up there. I'm really worried about blowing myself up as well. A little tiny bit of glass in the door. I wonder if that's going to make a difference. Alright, so we've basically sucked this room down to nothing. Right. Then we would go out. We can close this door. We can open this door. Right? Now we have a vacuum room in there, and we can turn this vent on to drain the pipe, essentially to vent it. Alright, cool. And then we can go, and I can close this. But now we have our atmosphere in this little airlock, right? So, hypothetically, it would be better if I had that thing in here, because then I would be able to drain this airlock and then go in. Alright, so what we're going to need to do is move this vent to there, and we might end up doing that during the night sort of thing. I'm going to drain this out while I can. Alright, so, silly me. I was just moving fast, and I was trying to, make it less work. I'm sure you can appreciate that. And then from there, we've placed this in the wrong spot. Alright, now, we need to consider how on earth are we going to cool this? 162 degrees, but at 0 pressure, right? Is having a vacuum the answer? The only way to cool things is with coolant, right? At the end of the day. I mean, unless... I've really got to think about this, because there's no ice, right? There's no way to generate anything cold in this. We've got power, but all power does is move things around when it comes to heating and cooling. So the only thing that I can really think of is if... I mean, unless we've got an oxygen tank, we could get that involved. Apparently that's self-cooled while it's where it is. I really don't want to do that. Oh, I gotta sit here and think for a second. I'm going through that tank. What we need to do is cool air, which is sort of going to be at night time, so we'd have to take hot air from during the day and cool it overnight. This is a problem I'm really struggling to solve and not blow myself up. I mean, actually, you know what? My suit is cooling stuff. But how's it doing that? Is it just through gaming magic? I mean, I guess it's drawing the O2 through the system, right? That's why I'm going through so much O2. So we need to cool the O2. How are we going to do that? We would have... How do we cool the O2 while it's sitting in the tank? So when we've got this bloody canister, right? So for example, let's pick that up. I don't think it's damaged, and it's empty, so we should be able to just swap that with the waste tank. Right? So here we go. This is the answer to the problem, is this one thing. Right? That's 112 degrees, but look, alright, look how fast it's dropping. That's dropping pretty fast. And that's because it's doing an exchange with the vacuum. Excuse me. As best I understand. So... my external temperature is 162. Oh, well, look, that's cool. Okay, so I think that's the answer, right? It's just going to cool in this vacuum, basically, right? So as long as we leave a spare tank in here to do this, we should be all right. We're not increasing any of the pressure externally. Not really, because we're at, like, essentially 0. We're at negligible external KPA, right? We're basically at 0. That's the trick. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. Alright, we've gone back to nighttime, so it's going to be relatively safe. So we're going to move this We're gonna have to pull it all bloody down again. I think we've got an answer to this problem. Oh jeez, it's warm. Oh, it's not nighttime, it's middle of the day. Okay. Well, hang on. I'm nothing if not keen on experiments. Quick tickle of the throat. Tell me how that's affected this canister. Oh, it is superheating. It's absorbing heat. Ah! Slow down.
Power low.
There we go. Now we're putting... Okay, cool. And now we're pulling heat out of the system, basically. Excuse me. And it's dropping down like crazy. Cool. Turn that off. Do I have a spare battery? I do. Okay. Nice. Alright, I got a little tickle. Excuse me, sorry about that. Alright, well, small bites of the pie, right? I think this is how we avoid blowing ourselves up during the day. We cool a tank. We can cycle the tanks as well. Nice. And the other thing is, well, actually, I mean, I'm assuming my backpack tanks aren't taking on all this heat as well. I really hope not. Like if that's where the heat transfer is going, sort of thing. I guess we'll find out.
Hunger. Caution.
Right, okay. Alright, so as far as the air system goes, we've got a plan, right? So we're going to wait till night time for the moment, which is still sort of, because of where I placed the door, it's tough. Maybe next time I'd put the door there. So we're going to move this vent into here, and that way we'll be able to keep a permanent sort of vacuum sealed room and have something like this cool in here. The next step will be, how do I do this? I kind of wanted to get more O2 into the system, into my little canister system, right? And I don't want to plug any of these canisters directly into that O2 tank. It'll contaminate it, and I don't know how it will go putting hot. Well, actually, the only thing in my tanks are going to be CO2 and O2. It's pure O2. So hypothetically, if I plug this waste tank in, even though it's low pressure, it'll have a fair bit of temperature, but that's okay because that tank shouldn't be over pressurized. If I plug that in, it's probably going to backwash a bit of CO2 into it. I don't actually care, that's fine. That tank should still stay intact and attached to the lander, so it should keep cooling. I'm working this out loud, guys. But I'd be able to fill the entire tank up with basically O2. O2 that is at a beautiful temperature as well. And now that we have this system working, that should buy me a bit more time, right? How are you going? You're going well. Alright, so the one other component we need to consider is how hot's the thing on my back? Okay.
Power low.
Why do you have trace amounts of H2 in there? Oh, it's because I opened this frigging canister. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh, it's contaminated forever. I can't filter that out. I mean, unless I just breathe it. Can you just breathe H2? Like yes, you can breathe a tiny bit of H2NX, but does it go through your system and get used? Can I take out the tiniest decimal of a mole and live and only just get a little bit of like brain damage or something? Maybe. Hopefully. Okay, pick that up. Swap that back. Oh, well that's good. Hang on, that's good. I just really worry about the one that I'm wearing on my front, which I'm going to bite the bullet. This is 90% O2. That's fine. Alright, here we go. We're actually going to swap this for my air tank now. Look at that. Look how hot that is. Wait, that just instantly dropped from 400 to 100? I wonder if I'm exploiting something right now. I'm not meaning to. That's cooling much slower. Okay, that's cool. So I have to make sure I cycle my tanks as well. So the one out here in the open will cool, but the one attached to my back won't. Maybe I'm missing something, guys. I don't know. You could potentially help me out, but it makes no sense because the one on my back is still... I mean, maybe it's sealed in the suit, but I would have thought that it's in ambient air as well. It should have the same behavior as that. Anyway, we got a plan. I don't want to waffle too long, especially now that we got nighttime. We're at the end of the video. Again, keep the tips coming. I really do appreciate all the help because, again, I'm a nub going into this and no idea. But I feel like we're making a little bit of headway. We might be able to hold off explosion for another episode. So that's good. All right, team. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not good. Let's maybe deal with that now. All right, team. Might just leave it there and I'll catch you on the next one.